I'll tell you the tale of a pirate queen. She sailed on the Kayla May. As ruthless a pirate as ever there's been. Stay clear, don't get in the way. Ahoy, 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 it's the Kayla May. Ahoy, ahoy, for sure that's the devil got the under the seven seas, no merchant ship could outrun her. The fastest, the strongest, the best if you please, no man of war could outrun her. Ahoy, 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 it's the Kayla May. Ahoy, ahoy, for sure that's the devil top. Ahoy, 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 it's the Kayla May. Ahoy, ahoy, for sure there's a devil to pay. For sure there's a devil to pay. Avast me, honey, all hands aloft. I've a tale to tell like no other you've ever heard before. But first, make ready to get underway. To the top, yes, army dog. All hands to make sail. Man your head braces, your halyards and all, and explore away. Topsail when it's let go and all. As for you, me fine ladies and gents, take care, for there will be pirates in these waters, and they don't take kindly to landlubbers, to be sure. A strong hand at the helm, now steer thee full well, and hold her steady as she may. Keep her close to the wind, lads, keep her close to the wind. Welcome aboard, Swamp. Welcome aboard.
My crew is gone.
Jump ship at the first sight of the pirates.
They jumped ship? Those cowards! I have a few strong words to share with them, if I ever see them again. Right, who else is left on the ship?
Well, there's you and I.
Yes, I know about our noble passengers. Who else is there?
Well, there's the cook and the cabin boy, and of course the prisoners you locked up in the brig.
Right. Break the prisoners out of the brig, bring them up on deck. They'll have to be our crew. We'll see if we can outrun the pirates. Yes, Fergus, what is it now?
You have the key to the brig.
Right. Bring them up on deck quickly.
We heard a ruckus.
What on earth is going on?
Pirates on the starboard side.
Pirates!
No, the starboard side.
Yeah.
And the crew's jump ship.
Jump ship!
Fergus, we do need to upset the passengers. Just go get the prisoners. I need them now.
This is true. Are there any pirates on the starboard side?
Pirates? How exciting!
Dude! Pirates are not exciting. They're dangerous and disgusting.
But a pirate's life must be exciting. Swinging onto ships, and the adventures and the battles.
Please, my dear. A pirate is a dirty commoner who is far below people like us.
Well, I tried to be a pirate.
Nobody wants to be a pirate. Besides, ladies are simply not pirates. Oh, for heaven's sake. Captain Jennings, just what are you doing about these pirates?
There's no need to worry, Madam Prescott. There's absolutely no need to worry.
But the crew, they jumped ship.
I'm getting a new crew on deck now.
You mean the prisoners you have locked up in the brig?
Everything will be just fine. Why don't you all go below deck while we handle the situation?
Oh, Regis, how do you plan to take care of this situation without a capable crew?
I assure you, I have able-bodied men on their way up. With their help, we can hold off the pirates without any trouble. Oh, here they are now.
What do you want from us?
Oh, Fergus, you won't be from me now.
Yeah, look at that rock. It needs a beauty sleep.
These are the men who will hold back the pirates. They couldn't even hold back an army of women. Ah!
What is all this commotion about?
Pirates on the starboard side.
Pirates!
No, the starboard side.
Oh, I'm studying the pirate groups in this area. Which group is it?
See for yourself.
Why, the ship flies the flag of Captain Bree.
Captain Bree?
Obscure legends say there are the most ruthless, thieving pirates who have ever sailed the seven seas. They're a nasty lot, every single one of them pirates, cutthroats, rotten to the core.
Rotten to the core!
They're a nasty lot, every single one of them set his lumber drift without an oar. They're a nasty lot, every single one of them savage, brutalized and spare.
Brutalized and spare.
They're a nasty lot, every single one of them. What I wouldn't give is to swing by the neck.
What shall we do? How will we escape?
Why not sport a lovely dress and cape?
We need a plan.
I'll be a man. I won't give up without a single shot.
A nasty lot. Every single one of them pirates, cutthroats, rotten to the core.
Rotten to the core.
A nasty lot. What is every one of them? What I wouldn't give to see them swing by the neck.
You're a swift little pirate, and you have a bit. Provide a bloody once upon a shot to keep. If it's not the brave, they'll sell you as a slave.
And you wonder why I may be feeling so distraught.
And on a skin lot, every single one of them wretched, dreadful, bloody as a knife.
Bloody as a knife.
And on a skin lot, every single one of them wouldn't give a shilling for a pirate's life.
They're a nasty lot. Every single one of them pirates, cutthroats, rotten to the core.
Rotten to the core.
They're a nasty lot. Every single one of them wait for the signal of the cannon's roar.
They're a nasty lot.
Every single one of them savage, ruthless, brutal aspect.
Brutalized and
They're a
spare.
nasty lot. Every single one of them be every able-bodied man on deck. What I wouldn't give to see him swing by the neck.
You mean to tell me that I will be sold as a slave?
Not right away, not till they get to a pirate prison court, but the men will be killed or forced to walk the plank or thrown overboard.
Overboard. Like, into the water?
That's usually where you end up when you're thrown overboard, in the water.
Now, don't worry, Sasha. Auntie will take care of
Are you sure, Mr. Bidwell? Are the men to be thrown overboard by those nasty cutthroats should they board the ship?
Most likely.
Oh, dear. Sam, you're sure to get the sneezes from that cold water. We must do everything we can to save my nephew from this horrible fate. Oh, Mr. Bidwell.
Too bad he isn't your niece. That would at least save him from swimming with the sharks.
Oh, Julia, I have an idea. Quick, we must dress Samuel in one of your dresses. That way they will think he's a girl.
A dress? I'm not wearing a dress.
Samuel won't fit in any of my dresses. It will have to be one of yours, Auntie.
I assure you that won't be necessary.
Would you rather be shopping?
I look good in pink.
Now, Julia, do make sure it's not one of my fine dresses. Oh, what am I saying? All my dresses are fine. Oh,
I'm sure this will all be unnecessary. Certainly Captain Jennings and his crew can do something about the scoundrels.
Oh, yes, well, we do have a bit of a problem in that area.
Problem.
Yes, well, you see, this is all that's left of my crew. The others have jumped ship.
This is the crew? This is who's going to hold off the bloodthirsty pirates?
I'm afraid so.
But I'll be killed if they board the ship. I'll be thrown overboard.
Hurts, don't.
I don't know why I trusted you incapable imbeciles. I am a great writer. You can't let them kill me. You have to do something.
Break out the armory and get these men armed.
why? These men are common criminals, not trained swordsmen. What do?
There's no need to worry. My crew and I will fight to the very last man.
Yeah.
I assure you, no scurvy pirates will get the best of us!
You are saying about a good fight, Captain Jennings.
Hey, these aren't pirates. They're women.
My congratulations!
You've just been captured by the lady pirates of Captain Bree. I'll ask you, lover, stand aside and don't you much of a word. As if you do me made so gladly carve you like a bird. Once your silver, once your gold, where be your treasure chest? Once your jewels and balls and the lace of bloody request.
have no weapons. The pirates were supposed to take their weapons.
I always forget. It's back.
Make me buy, will you?
Hey, if you all be women, why is that one named Joe?
Oh, well, my name's actually Josephine, but they call me
Now, I demand that you please remove yourself from the ship at once.
Quiet, old hog.
Hey, but I never. Do you know just who you are talking to?
Oh, the one that will bring me a good price on the slave market. If they pay me by the pound.
I just happen to be the wife of a British ambassador.
Oh, well, I don't care to be the wife of the King of England himself. Gabby, take Shauna, go below, check for anyone else.
I can now go below deck and see what I can see, and if I do find anything, I'll dash up on deck and report it to you, no matter how small. I'll tell you what I see.
Fine.
I'm proud we do need to follow your orders, so I'll go below deck and see what I can see.
Just go below deck!
Excuse me, Captain Pirate, but they can't Bree to you, lassie. Captain Bree, then. Do you think that I can join your group as a lady pirate?
You, pirate, Julia, what do you think you are doing?
You want to join us as a lady pirate?
Oh, yes. A pirate's life seems so exciting. I want to be just like you.
You want to be like me?
Let me get this straight. You, a high society lassie, wants to be like us pirates.
Why, we'd be considered by your kind to be the lowest forms of life. Lower than animals.
Oh, but a pirate's life is much more exciting than mine. I always have to act like a lady and dress in a dress and watch as a man have all the fun.
Yo, Julia, I insist that you stop this nonsense this very minute. I'll
Your
probably
qualifications, lassie.
Well, let me see. I can order.
You can sew. Sew what?
Well, I can sew your tattered clothes and maybe a new flag.
There would be nothing wrong with tatters, lassie. Shows character.
Aye.
No, Captain. It might be nice to have another person. We could use the help. Yes, please. I'm a very hard worker.
You must prove yourself there, lassie, if you want to join me in the lady pirate.
Oh,
It'd
yes.
be no cup of tea if that's what you be thinking.
Oh, I'll do my very best to prove myself to you.
Joe, start her on the filthiest task you can think of. See how she fares.
But me?
And I can think of no one better. Remember what you made you do at your initiation, don't you?
How could I forget? This was a very cool thing to do.
Ah, nonsense. There's only a bit of bird droppings on the deck.
10 years worth.
Let me jar off and get paid for the map.
We found him below deck. That's where you told us to look. Remember, first Shauna found the cook, and then I found this cabin where I hiding, so we brought my kids here straight away.
Great, good job.
It was really interesting. Shauna found the cook in the galley, and then I found
No. What have we here? A little boy.
Don't call me little, I'll swab the deck with you.
Careful, Cotton. The little one might bite your knee.
I warned you.
That's enough, boy. I say that's enough. Before you know, she'll have a hankering to see how well you swim.
I ain't afraid of no girl.
Well, that girl has a 36-inch sword.
Now then. And just who are you?
I'm a Swedish cook.
What did he say?
He said, I am the Swedish cook.
In pirate talk.
Oh, well, he be the cook, you know, the one who be making the grub and who be cleaning.
So that means that you must be the captain of this vessel.
Yes, I'm Captain Jennings.
What are your crew, Cotton?
Out for a long swim, I'm afraid.
You mean this be your only crew?
That's my only clue.
What is that looking bunch? Captain Jennings, aren't you going to do something? After all, they are only women.
Only women, you say? Why wouldn't they be just as good as men? Even better. And to prove it to you, I'll cut you up and feed you to the shark. I'll bully you and all
Molly. Now, we be pirates, and pirates cut up their captives, or feed them to the sharks, or boil them in oil, or make them want the flesh.
Right. That's after we rob them blind.
Right, exactly. Now, you've got a lot to learn. And the first thing you need to do is forget about things like peace and harmony and start learning things like pillaging and plundering.
Yeah!
Okay, I'll try that.
Now, Captain James, where be your treasure?
Treasure? We have no treasure on this voyage, only passengers.
Oh, the passengers.
Wait. You mean that this be your only cargo?
That's my only cargo.
Won't bring much of a high price for the slave market.
I'm afraid we'll have to pay someone to take this one, Tom.
Let me go. I mean, let me go. Sounds like she is a bit of a cow.
No, you leave my niece alone. Now, as you can see, there is no treasure here. And you said yourself that we won't fetch a high price on the slave market. So I suggest you vacate the ship at once.
Oh, well, we leave the ships when we be good and ready.
In the meantime, we just want to have some fun, don't we, my teeth?
Aye.
Let's make the men walk the plank.
They won't get hurt, will they? I mean, that's an awful long drive.
Think of it this way. It's the way they take a bath.
Yeah, but at least keep the men. Even the cute ones. No.
Then we've nothing but trouble.
Yeah, that walking's awful.
Only when we take over a ship. I knew this was going to be exciting. Can I make them walk the plank? Do! Well, they're only talking about the men. They'll soon be hurting you or my sister.
Think of the consequences, young lady.
I never knew you had such violent tendencies.
Oh, she does. At home, she beats me up at least once a week.
What you learn, lass. All right, mateys, how should we decide today who we walk in the plank first?
It takes balance to walk the plank. Let's choose the man who has no balance.
Aye.
Well, that's a good idea, but how?
Make them stand on one foot.
Right, you heard the lady, up on one foot. All of you?
That way, it'll be a quick bath.
All right, you there. I am talking to you. Up on one foot like I ordered.
I refuse to give in to such nonsense. I will have you know I am a writer.
No. A highly esteemed writer, I suppose.
Indeed.
Well then, it makes sense that you'll be wandering around in a highly esteemed peg if you don't do as I tell you. Up on one foot.
Stand on one leg with pot in their heads.
Out your heads.
Oh, and rubbing their bellies. To be very extremely.
Rub your bellies. Bring that one to the bank.
Please, no, not the plank. Anything but the plank. Throw me through the side. Hang me from the mast. Please, just don't leave me walk the plank. I'm just a poor Irishman. I can't swim.
You can't swim!
We've been rid of a sailor who can't swim.
Unless I meant it bad.
We can all swim, can't we, lady?
Aye.
Our father, you yellow belly.
Stop!
You be from Ireland?
As Irish as Irish can be. Well, part of the Galway,
From Galway? Why, that's my hometown.
You're from Galway.
I born and raised in the very spot.
Alas, dear lady, from one country to another. Please, spare me from the plank.
Please come, please. Please spare this poor Irishman who's alive. He's a fellow countryman. Please come.
What do you give me for it?
I'll swab the deck.
There's nothing due for a clean.
I'll make it ship-shape just the way you like it.
All right. Bring it back on deck. If you don't get away from me, these we get in the mouth with a toe jam. It's not fun for today.
But I want to learn how to make some walk the plank.
All in good time, lass. Gabby, salmon would be delicious. A salmon please be one man.
I don't believe me on this. The lass is speechless. I ain't never seen the lass speechless.
Salmagundi. That's it'd be your favorite dish of pirate taste. Never mind. Have him cook us up whatever he's got.
Alright, I'll just forget the salmon whatever and tell him to make me some from what he has. And the ingredients he's already got. You know, I ain't got any idea what he has. So I'm sure if he cooks something up, you get it. Cook something up because he's
It was a waste of time boarding this ship, Cotton. There ain't no loot here.
Perhaps we can salvage our efforts with a bit more profit.
Aye, but you know how we hate selling the women off as slaves. Why, most of us were slaves before we joined on with you.
I'm hearty, I know. Alright, I have a plan. We ransom the passengers off. And we ain't far from the mainland. We send the cabin boy in a lifeboat with a note to the British demanding 1,000 pieces of gold in exchange for the Prescott's lives. Now, once we get the gold, we set the passengers adrift on our old ship and take this bigger ship as our own.
Cotton, what if they send the British fleet after us?
That won't be happening, not with the Prescotts on board. No, we hold all the cards, we just have to play them very carefully.
Maybe only a bunch of fancy men on this ship. I say we throw them all overboard and just cut our losses.
Not the cute, at least the cute ones.
Well, I'm with Maggie. The longer we stay in one place, the better chance of us getting captured by the British.
We can't throw them overboard. That would be mean. Why don't we just ask them to forgive us and be on our way?
Molly, we need pirates. Robbing and pillaging, it's what we do. It's what all pirates do.
But we could be nice pirates. Let's have a group hug.
Who ever heard of a nice pirate?
Not me.
Right, we just have to make the best of this situation.
I say we do the cotton salad and ransom them off, and if that don't work, we throw them overboard and be on our way.
I say we throw them all overboard and still try to ransom them all. Would save us the trouble of listening to all those sniveling men in that pompous Madam Prescott!
Except maybe keep them for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. No one would know we'd already taken care of them.
All this talk of robbing and killing. Don't you all know it's wrong? We could get in trouble if we hurt them.
Not Molly, but Molly. I know you're new to pirating, but in time you'll be robbing and pillaging with the rest of us.
I just don't think I'm cut out to be a pirate. I just don't have the heart for it.
Just give us some time, lassie.
Do you really think I'll make a good pirate?
Sure I do. Just as good as me, even better.
Maybe. But promise me you won't hurt them, please.
Now you're gonna have to toughen up, Miss Sweet. Don't worry, we won't be throwing them overboard just yet.
That makes me feel so much better.
Well, it makes me feel better than I am going to lie. All right. So we will ransom the passengers off and divide the loot among us, yes?
We'll leave them ransom off the men.
I ain't the men.
Oh,
All right. Fetch Madam Prescott. We need her to write a ransom note. And the captain as well. We need his signature.
Fresh butter press on the cotton on the double. And Maggie, bring up the needs in case we need to keep you in some persuading. The rest of you go downstairs and get yourself some grub. Detective plan's a good one, Cotton.
I don't know. We've never ransomed anyone off before.
It'll be important to get the timing right. We'll have to have enough time to sit away after we get the gold.
Keep those filthy hands off me! You're messing up my hair!
Bring him over here.
Oh! Keep those filthy hands off me!
Madam Prescott, please, just do as they ask.
Yeah, but just walk in and we'll give you something to squawk about.
If you'll be cooperating, we won't be selling you on the slave market. And we might even spare the men.
So you'll be leaving the ship?
Not so fast, yeah. Our plans are to ransom your party off. I say you'd be worth 1,000 pieces of gold.
1,000 pieces of gold? Why, I learned it worth much more than that. Very well, 2,000. Well, I never.
make matters any worse.
This will be leaving enough. Martha, we need a note written by you and signed by Captain Jennings to convince your family we be holding you hostage. I will not help you in any way.
Let me go. Let me go. Marty! Please, just cooperate with them.
Oh, you will, or we'll be throwing you overboard along with your niece. Well, then throw me overboard then, because you're all crazy if you think that I will write a note for you. I have my honor to uphold, dear Captain. It really is disgusting. Just do nothing so ever. I'm a lady of sensibility, I'm aristocracy. I won't be posted to your heart, I'll have revenge, you'll see. I'm a lady of sensibility, I come from noble stock. I'll be watching when they hang you on an execution dog.
She'll be watching when they hang you on an execution dog.
I'm a lady of sensibility who adheres to rules and codes. I've attended all the finest schools from Wellington to Rhodes. I'm a lady of sensibility, demanding your respect. Shall repay this act of villainy with a noose around each neck.
She'll repay this act of villainy with a noose around his neck.
Can't we just be in the shops and be done with it?
Why, this one's going to drive us crazy. Not just yet.
Are you ready to write the note?
No! All right then. Ladies, hoist the squeaky one overboard. You wouldn't dare.
Are you really going to throw her niece overboard?
Only if we have to.
Well, it's best not to write the note.
Oh, she will, mate. She will. I'm a lady of sensibility who won't be bullied so. A woman held in high regard everywhere she goes. I'm a lady of sensibility with royalty as friend. I refuse to bow down to your will. I'll fight you till the end.
She'll refuse to bow down to your will. She'll fight you till the end.
Captain Jennings, are you just going to stand there and watch while they throw Samantha overboard?
You could write the note.
Captain Jennings, I would have thought you had more backbone than that.
Insulting me will not change the situation. If you write the note, it will give us more time to devise a plan of escape.
I will not help those bloodthirsty pirates. I'm a lady of sensibility. My family's name is widely known, and I state with pride. I'm a lady of sensibility, from England's upper class. I do find you most distastefully vulgar and crass.
She must find you most distastefully vulgar and crass. She's a lady of sensibility. She's aristocracy. She
My head? No, my lady, please. Don't tell Captain Bree.
Did you call me a lady? It's been a long time since anyone's called me a lady. Do you think me pretty?
Pretty? Ah, yes, a natural beauty.
You be my cute too.
It's the dress. It's my color.
Oh, how I long for the days when the boys will come and court and take me horseback riding under the moonlight. Oh, I do love the moonlight. Don't you?
The moonlight. Yes, I love the moonlight.
Oh, it's so romantic.
Romantic. You mean like a boy and a girl together?
I like a boy and a girl together.
Well, you won't tell the others that I'm a boy, will you?
No, keep it all for myself. Now put, you can't let anybody see it without your bonnet on. Here, put it on.
I've never had anybody want to help me before. How can I repay you for your kindness?
Tomorrow's my turn at this watch. I'll keep the secret and come enjoy the moonlight with me.
At night. Like in the dark.
All right. When else can you see the moonlight?
But, I'm afraid of the dark. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'll protect you.
You will? All right. If you keep my secret, I'll come on deck and meet you tomorrow night.
Your secret's safe with me.
Well, I see you got the lassie aboard.
She just climbed aboard.
Well, I'll give it over that then. Well, in the morning we'll be sending the cabin boy out on a lifeboat to deliver this note to the British.
And what if he doesn't make it back?
One step at a time, Captain, one step at a time.
Surely you know that if you harm Madam Prescott in any way, the British government will put a price on your heads that even other pirates won't pass up.
I am not afraid of the British government.
I think you've bit off more than you can chew here, Captain. One wrong move here will put you on the run.
As pirates, we always be on the run.
Yes, but what if we can't run far or fast enough?
Then we stand and fight!
Fight against the British government would be a losing battle. Are you ready to risk your crew over a few gold pieces?
The crew knows the risk. The one is why we became pirates in the first place.
You are a tough, determined woman, Captain Bree, but I can see that you're no lady.
I'm not a lady. Every bit as much of a lady as that Madam Prescott!
I can't remember the last time a lady held a sword to my throat.
You think because Madam Prescott wears a fancy dress and talks real fine that she's more of a lady than me? Tell me, Captain Jennings, you find me attractive?
Well, I don't know if I want to answer that since you have the sword.
Speak your mind, Captain. No fear of bloodshed.
So what's the first thing I need to know about being a pirate? Oh, excuse us.
The first thing we need to know about being a pirate, Lassie, is that a good pirate don't ask so many questions.
Oh, well, what's the second?
Well, it's obvious you haven't learned the first.
Oh, please. Now that I've scrubbed the poop deck, I think I'm ready to learn.
Well, there's not much to it, really. We seize a ship, we board it, we sail away with the loot.
And what if they resist?
Then we fight.
Oh, that's the exciting part.
Exciting and scary.
Scary. Well, I thought you would be brave to be pirate.
Brave, aye. Stupid, no. It's fear that keeps the senses sharp. It's stupid to go into battle without a wee bit of fear.
Teach me how to use the sword.
Well, there's not much to do. You try to stick them before they stick you.
Oh. Well, what do you do if someone does this? Or this?
Always keep your sword up, Lassie. You don't want to lean in so close they can kiss you.
Oh, you don't.
Well, not unless they're cute.
Well, I'm going to go see about that grub you were talking about.
So, do you meet many men as a pirate?
Hey, the men don't be wanting women like us. They be wanting dainty, sissy women like your sister.
My sister? Oh, yes, my sister.
She is quite a sissy. That's a man's world, Lassie. And the men don't seem to be liking it.
Well, that's just too bad.
That's right.
That's a pirate's attitude.
That was the best meal I ever had.
And they got mad, too.
I think there's nobody
Why, half the reason I became a pirate was because of men.
No, they're honest because no man would have me.
You take that beggar up, Mr. Drew.
Wait! Can't do that.
Why not? That's what we pirates do, Lassie.
I forgot.
Ladies, please, no violence. I detest when we talk of killing and maiming people. We need to live in peace and harmony.
Bullies have right. We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. But the peace and harmony part, I've never seen peace and harmony in, well, never.
I think there's a perfect man for each of us. We just have to find him.
I heard lots of man that's better than a woman that's better than he with a sword.
And who'll be wanting a woman looking like this? And besides that, we stick to high heaven.
Hey, I do admit you look a bit ragged. It's personally could do with a bath, but perhaps an overhaul from stem to stern, a scrub down from fore to aft. Each of these a worthy craft. You're too right to be concerned.
Oh.
I tell you rightly, tell you true. It might take a heap of prayer, but as your captain, I do swear that there's a chance for each of you. Be a Michael, a Mickey, a Willie, or Sal, Richard, a Robert, a Louis, or Cal, Henry, a Harry, a Philip, or Hal, English, Irish, Dutch, or French. English, Irish, Dutch, or French. A William, a Walter, a Jimmy, a John, a Paddy, a Peter, a Tilly, or John, Thomas, a Kelvin, a Danny, or Sean. There'll be a man for every wench. There'll be a man for every wench. Your little captain is shaggy and dull. Your upper sails are tattered and torn. Your lower sails are weathered and worn. And your shoes have holes in their hull. Now, ladies, don't you go to fret. I know this ain't a boastful whim. It may seem hopeless, it may seem grim, but you ain't defeated yet. There's a Michael, a Mickey, a Willie, a Sal, a Richard, a Robert, a Louis, a Ram, Henry, a Harry, a Philip, or Hans, Russian, German, Polish, or French. Russian, German, Polish, or French. A William, a Walter, a Jimmy, a John, a Paddy, a Peter, a Sidney, a Don, Thomas, a Kevin, a Danny, a Sean. There'll be a man for every wench. There'll be a man for every wench.
But Captain, we can take a bath and change our clothes, but we can't do a thing about the way the Almighty made us.
I wish shipwreck copy.
The starboard side is moved to port.
The rigging is about to fail.
Me how might be peeled and peril.
I mean, right, I need support.
The bottom deck is getting void.
The midship has run aground. The center mast is tall and round.
And around
bid 10 gold pieces.
You can't be bidding on yourself.
And why not? I know a good value when I see one. Do you have the money? I can get it. Oh, you better, or we'll be taking 10 fingers. Right, sold to the pompous man himself. Now then, let's take a gander at this strong one.
We don't care how he smells either.
Not how he be smelling, or the muscles be swelling. This will put you up, body makes work.
Turn him round.
What you heard the fine lady turn about?
Woo!
Now then, shall we start with 2 gold pieces?
I get 2 gold pieces.
Right?
Ooh, I bid 3 gold pieces.
Right, I have 3, I hear 4.
I need 20 gold pieces.
20?
You can't bid 20.
I can't, so.
No, you can't.
Just what is going on here?
We're ultimate off your hand.
I won't have this, not on my ship.
Your ship? If you haven't noticed, your men couldn't hold on to your ship, and so now we be in charge.
Take them below deck.
But you said we could auction off the men.
Now I say take them below. And the rest of you go in.
But Captain, you...
Thank you for sparing my men from such humiliating treatment.
You got what you wanted this time. Next time, you won't be so kind.
Captain Jennings, sir.
Yes, Fergus.
She's a strange one, that Captain Bree, isn't she?
Perhaps she's not so strange after all.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. You better go below deck, Fergus, before one of the pirates comes up here and throws you overboard.
Oh, Lord, I hardly know that below deck.
I must talk to your captain at once. Sorry, Captain Bree got away from me. I mean, I tried to keep him from coming up here, but like I said, when he started coming up here,
I'll take care of him.
Aye, Captain.
Captain Bree, I simply refuse to put up with this treatment any longer. I am a man of high stature, not one who's given a toilet brush, auctioned off like a slave, and thrown in with opponent prisoners.
But you are a prisoner, and you'll do as I tell you.
Yes, as long as you have that sword, that may be true. But I believe we can come to an agreement for my release.
Agreement.
Yes, I can make you a very famous woman.
I am already famous.
Yes, only with a few other people who always say won't be sitting at the king's table anytime soon. I am a great writer whose works are read throughout the world. I'm sure I can make up something about you to infatuate the world.
What do you mean, make something up?
Well, as you are, let's just say you're no Bluebeard.
Oh, and just what do you mean by that?
See, Bluebeard had a reputation of being merciless and ruthless, and you just quite don't live up to your legend.
Oh, is that so? Well, perhaps you've got me on a good day, Mr. Bidwell. Because I am going to be more ruthless than Bluebeard could ever imagined. And maybe I'll live up to my reputation if I have your head hoisted next to me flag.
Please, Captain, please. This precious head must stay on these shoulders. It's just too valuable to go to waste.
We'll be the judge of that. Out of my sight.
Thank you for your compassion.
Out!
Captain, Madam Prescott insisted she be getting some fresh air.
Give her 10 minutes on deck. If you get any trouble, throw her overboard.
Why, thank you for your compassion, Captain.
Keep a close eye on me.
I can't believe this is happening. But what did I expect when I put passage aboard this ship? And that Captain Jennings, why, I'll see to it that he never has another command again. He's done nothing whatever to get rid of these pirates. Oh, there's not one good man aboard this ship. If your uncle were here, he would have the entire situation under control.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not much like my uncle.
Yeah, keep your voice down and try to sneeze like a lady. Do you want them to hear and realize you're a boy?
A boy, Auntie, I'm a man.
Said to keep your voice down. Stand up straight. A lady doesn't slouch like that.
I'm not a lady.
How many times must I tell for you to keep your voice down. I certainly don't want them to throw you overboard again. Now, stop all this nonsense about being a man in actual dress. You're a mess. Oh. Julia, I insist that you take off those clothes this minute.
I'm going to be a pirate. I'm going to be a part of Captain Bree's Lady Pirates.
Well, I simply will not allow it.
All my life I've been doing what you've told me. Well, not anymore. I want to be me, not what you want to make me. I want adventure and excitement and thrills and battles.
Julia, women are not supposed to want those things. Those are men's things.
Well, why should they have all the fun?
Fun, Julia? Well, that's just the way things are, you silly girl.
Well, I'm going to change all that.
Oh,
Because I'm going to be a lady pirate.
for heaven's sakes. I have a nephew wearing a dress and a niece who's running around in pants. What is this world coming to? Oh,
Just what do you think you're doing? You've upset Auntie.
I don't care. I finally found where I belong.
Oh, don't be absurd. You can't be a pirate. Besides, they haven't even taken you in.
I can be whatever I want to be.
I'm telling you, as your brother, to stop this nonsense and get out of those clothes.
I don't have to listen to you.
Oh, yes, you do. I wear the pants in this family. Oh.
Doesn't look like it to me.
I am only wearing this dress because
I like wearing this dress when I go to get some fresh air.
I've had enough.
You there, lassie. This time we'll be putting you to the test. That is, if you still want to be a pirate.
Oh, yes, I'll do anything.
There's nothing I would more than to be a lady pirate.
All right then. Ladies, round up the captains and bring them to me. Right. Prisoners, our Julia has something to tell you. You must walk the plank, unless your lass is going to make you do it.
Julia, don't be absurd. A proper lady would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't dare.
I